Today we're tackling the law of large numbers and the core elements of insurable risk for the property and casualty exam. The exam will test your understanding of why insurers need a large number of similar exposure units to operate. The law of large numbers is the principle that the larger the group of units being insured, the more accurately an insurer can predict the number of future losses. Think of it like flipping a coin. If you flip it 10 times, you might get 7 heads, but if you flip it 10,000 times, you'll get very close to 5,000 heads. Insuring one house against fire is a gamble, but insuring 10,000 similar houses allows the insurer to use statistics to predict with reasonable accuracy how many will burn, which is essential for setting premiums. On the exam, a question might ask how an insurer can accurately forecast losses. And the answer will be by using the law of large numbers with a large group of similar units. For a risk to be insurable in the first place, it must meet several key criteria. A great way to remember these elements is the mnemonic CANHAM. C is for calculable. The chance of loss must be statistically calculable. A is for affordable. The premium must be affordable for the average person. N is for non-catastrophic. The loss can't be so widespread that it would bankrupt the insurer, which is why events like war are excluded. H is for homogeneous. The exposure units must be similar. A is for accidental. The loss must be unintentional and unforeseen from the insured's perspective. And M is for measurable. The loss must be definite in terms of time, cause, and financial amount. An exam trap often involves the difference between pure risk and speculative risk. Insurance only covers pure risk, which involves the chance of loss or no loss with no chance for gain. A fire destroying your garage is a pure risk. Speculative risk involves a chance of loss, no loss, or gain, like investing in the stock market or gambling. These are not insurable. You will see a question asking which of the following is an example of a pure risk, and you'll need to identify the one without any possibility of financial gain. Finally, this ties into the concepts of adverse selection and underwriting. Adverse selection is the tendency for individuals with a higher than average risk of loss to be the most likely to seek insurance. For example, a person living in a flood-prone area is more likely to buy flood insurance than someone living on a hill. To combat this, insurers use a process called underwriting. Underwriting is the process of selecting, classifying, and rating risks. The underwriter's job is to prevent adverse selection by evaluating applicants and charging a premium that accurately reflects the risk they present. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.